Okay, so welcome to the Validation Station, episode 3, volume 3.0. I am Jones.
Wait.
Will be your host.
How is this? Oh.
Shut up, I'm doing the intro.
Never mind.
With me is the other host, Ramsey. We do not have a guest yet because we do not have any friends. So yeah, just deal with that. Yeah, I'm Jones. Ramsey's with me.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well.
Well, you sound miserable, so... Alright, that was good. Now, I think we should just, kick it off with... this is the Validation Station, where we shatter your worldview and bring you down to our level. Like, for instance, did you know that Mahatma Gandhi, was a racist?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you did, but the listeners didn't.
I've seen all of bullshit, so...
Yeah, that's where I first found out about that as well, actually.
It's a great show.
Yeah, okay, we're already going off on a tangent. Okay, to tell you what we're talking about, Mahatma Gandhi, you know him, he's like a big advocate for peace and all that, like non-violent protests and shit. What you didn't know is that during his lifetime he actually went to South Africa to...
No, he lived there.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he was a lawyer, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and he owned a newspaper.
Yeah, okay,
So,
cool
yeah.
story. Whatever. Now, he actually... He did a lot of fighting against racism. But it's not what you think. He did a lot of fighting against racism against Indians in South Africa. He said that he wouldn't have Indians compared with black people. He basically... I have a quote here which says...
Nigga, what?
Yeah. He said, a general belief seems to prevail in the colony that the Indians are a little better, if at all, than the savages or natives of Africa. Even the children are taught to believe in that manner, with the result that the Indian is being dragged down to the position of a raw kafir. Now, kafir basically means nigger. So, yeah, there you have it. Now, that was a good starting point. Now you're in the right frame of mind. Welcome to the Validation Station. So, yeah. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I was at the gym today, doing the gym things,
Yeah.
and now I'm here.
Dude, that's a cool story. We've actually started production on the... I don't know if I talked about this on the last episode, but we're producing a CrossFit promotional video for a local gym here in Steinkjer. Yeah, we went to shoot that, and we're editing some footage now.
Nice.
It's alright. It's gonna be like a 25-second short video, so it's gonna be heavy,
Oh, Jesus.
fast editing.
Did you see the video yesterday on Reddit about the CrossFit thing?
Probably not.
Where they absolutely, I don't know, destroyed the exercise. It was so cringe-worthy.
They destroyed the exercise,
Like,
the
they-
concept.
Yeah, they butchered it. They just
They said
fucked it up like retards. I mean,
what the hell are you saying? Did they
I have
do it
to-
wrong,
I have to
or
link it. Yeah, they did it wrong.
yeah?
Let me find the clip. Just
Yeah,
keep
don't.
talking.
Yeah, don't. Okay, so I guess. So they didn't argue the point that it was not a valid exercise. They just did it wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it was like at a CrossFit center or something, and they were cheered on by what I assume were CrossFit trainers. But yeah, it was ridiculous. I gave you the link. By the way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. I'll watch it after we're done talking. But just explain it. We'll just talk about it.
I mean, they that it's so absolutely wrong that they might probably suffer some serious injuries to lower back, wrists, forearms, possibly shoulders. I don't know. It's just such a counterproductive exercise if you do it wrong.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually tried when we went to shoot. They actually tried to hire us to like go there and do the CrossFit thing.
Recruiting for the cult.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, I'm not buying into this shit. But the other people at my group were like, oh yeah, CrossFit, no, seems cool, yeah. But I was like, no, fuck that. I'm doing other shit. But so yeah, that's the thing. We actually talked a lot about like fitness and shit the last podcast, so we try and stay clear of that. But actually, I called. Remember that other video I was producing for the Assy Step guys?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I produced a video for like a crowdfunding video for a product that's in like beta testing. Like it's and it's like an assistant product. It's like what the fuck? What do you say? It's basically a tool that you install in your stairs to help you climb the stairs more easily. I actually called them now today, and after we gave them the final video, they launched a campaign, right, to start crowdfunding, right, so to get like money from ordinary people, kind of like Kickstarter, you know.
Yep.
And with the video, they actually raised 630,000 kroner.
Wow.
Yeah, we were just like, what? How the fuck is that even possible? Because the reason I called them was so I could come down to Trondheim and re-record some of the sound for their videos to make it like better, because we did a lot of stupid shit when we were there the first time, you know.
Yeah.
And but yeah, they said the campaign is almost over and they've already reached their goal and was way over it with 630,000 kroners raised, which is like, we kind of don't believe them that they have raised that amount of money, because it is a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, Jesus Christ. But yeah, are you playing something right now?
Playing LOL.
You playing LOL?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I can talk.
No, you cannot. You always say that, but you always
Shh.
do stupid shit. Yeah. Oh, dude, I remember something. You remember the last episode? I thought I edited that pretty well. I listened through the whole shit and like cut out some bits and stuff. But it turns out I left in the part where I'm speaking Norwegian for like 30 seconds. And that's just in there. Actually, my girlfriend told me about that when she listened to it. She was like, why are you speaking Norwegian in the middle of the podcast, man? And I was like, what? I was so certain that I edited that out. But you know, stuff happens. I'm not going to go back and like re-upload it and stuff.
It's out now.
Yeah, just deal with it. I mean, it has like 30 views, so.
And a lot of people like the Norwegian language because it sounds like we sing our words.
Who says that?
People who don't speak Norwegian or not Scandinavian.
Yeah, I call bullshit on that.
No, it's true.
We don't sing. What?
No, it's like it has like a very consistent melody, the whole language.
Oh yeah, but that's true for anything though. Any language. So yeah, language, cool stuff. See, you're just not even like paying attention. You're just like, oh, dude, it's so crap. Maybe we should like just do a let's play in LOL or something, because you're already playing it.
That's boring.
Okay, after the game you cannot queue for another. I will destroy your anus.
It's an ARAM, so it doesn't matter.
Just leave. Fuck it.
Nope. I'm
Uh.
playing Italy, so it's actually fun. I was at a confirmation 2 days
I
ago.
don't think that's what it's called in English.
Yeah, I thought. But what's it called? Find out.
Yeah, I'm googling it. Konfirmasjon på engelsk. It's called confirmation.
There you go.
Leo. Okay, so it's basically the tradition in Norway where you renew your faith in Christianity, but it's
Well, it started out that way, and
Yeah.
it's not just in Norway; it's everywhere. It
I don't
started
thi-
as a
it's not-
Christian.
it's not
Yes.
an American thing.
No, it's maybe not an American thing, but I guess it's a Lutheran thing.
Yeah,
So
I guess.
no,
I
Catholic
must-
Church does it too. I think, pretty sure.
Yeah, who cares? They're all dicks.
Anyway, and here in Norway we have, because not everyone's a Christian. We also have a non-Christian alternative to it. So when
Yeah, because
people turn 15, they go through they
Puberty?
are accepted into adulthood somehow, not legally, but
somehow.
it's just a
Somehow they
ceremony to
Yeah,
accept
the
them.
reason why non-Christians do it as well is because you get a shit ton of money from all of your family. So you basically get like, so to not be left out from all this cash flow, non-Christians do it as well in what's borgerlig for English?
Civilian. I don't know.
Yeah, it's instead of
It's
it
a civil.
happening-
Yeah, it's civil confirmation.
Instead of it happening in a church, you basically do it in like a city hall or something. So it's just a ceremony. It's just like dumb, but yeah, I did it.
I did it too.
Got some money, bought some PCs.
Yeah, you get gifts of all kinds, usually money.
Yeah, usually
girls
money.
get the traditional national garb
Yeah,
and some silver because you need that.
yeah. That is ridiculously expensive. We have like this.
Yeah.
We have like this costume that Norwegians wear, mostly girls. Guys sometimes wear them if they're like dogs.
It's actually it's okay for guys. It's not that ridiculous.
I mean, it looks
Some
like shit
people-
though. They're not like pretty actually. Well, I mean, kind of, but I mean, if you've seen one of these, they're called bunads. If you've seen one bunad, you've seen them all. I mean, they're all basically the same.
No,
I mean,
they have different color combinations based on where in Norway you're from.
Well,
uh,
they can be different colors from the same place, but they're like different patterns and stuff.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's all basically the same stuff, though, isn't it? It's like fucking yeah. But the thing is, they cost like 20,000 Norwegian kroners. They're kroners, you dick.
crowns.
They're not crowns.
They're crowns.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. We had this discussion last time. Okay, but yeah, so they're really expensive, and girls get them for this confirmation stuff, and yeah, they have them for like the rest of their lives, which is kind of neat, I guess. But I would rather have the 20,000 kroner, so if you ask me,
I mean,
instead of a dress, you know. But maybe that's just me.
and the silver too. They often spend like
Yeah, they're like
I don't know,
they're
a
like
couple grand on the silver.
yeah, I think more than that because you add more silver as you get older.
Oh yeah.
So you get like more bling as you get older on the dress. You get like
Bling bling.
silver squares around the fucking belt, and then you have like this giant medallion that you wear around the neck, and then yeah, just like stuff like that.
But everyone starts out with the Nick thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Pretty sure. Or you get. I mean,
You
if
know.
you haven't had
do
your
your
confirmation.
family Do your family wear this shit? Because
Yeah,
they're all
funny.
German, aren't they?
There's actually an interesting anecdote coming up here.
Oh my god, he's such a dweeb.
So
it's an interesting anecdote from Ramsey. Let us hear it.
my
Good
my
old
family's
chap.
German, and my older sister chose to actually get a traditional garb from where we're from in Germany. They're actually quite similar to bunads,
What are they
and
called? I'm gonna Google it right now.
they
Maybe if you're watching this on YouTube, and I mean you are, it's not gonna be anywhere else. Maybe there'll be like pictures of bunads and stuff. It depends on how lazy I am after editing this. But yeah, what do they call the bunads in Germany?
no particular name.
Schnitzel.
No. But,
Traditional German
they just
dress. Oh yeah, it's the Lederhosen thing. It's the
No.
Oktoberfest thing. Yeah, totally. Dude,
No,
it totally
it's not.
is. Dude, it's like a bunad with cleavage.
idiot. No, that's a dirndl, and that's not
Dirndl.
a.
Ah, dude, close enough.
That's not what I mean. It looks like a bunad when the thing, and people always ask, oh my god, where are you from? Because I've never seen that bunad because it's not Norwegian.
Oh my god, they're like
but-
really angry.
But my younger sister, who had her confirmation like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
No, 3. I don't know.
Who cares?
She chose the Trondheim bunad.
Why didn't they choose like a giant computer or something? That was.
I got a computer for my confirmation.
Yeah, I did as well. I actually got it like a year before my confirmation. So when the time my confirmation was, I had to buy a new one.
And that was my first, like my own.
I got a computer from my parents like 1 or 2 years before my confirmation as a gift for my confirmation, you know.
Mhm.
And then with the money I got from my confirmation, I spent those on a new computer. But yeah, have you ever been to Germany in October, like Oktoberfest?
No.
Is Oktoberfest actually in October?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe that was a dumb question, but
I know.
yeah, no, you haven't. All right.
Kind of shit for someone who doesn't drink.
Yeah, you don't drink. What's up with that? All right, good talk.
I mean, you don't have gay sex. What's up with that, man?
I just don't like having dicks up my anus.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm not really into that, you know.
Yeah, I'm not into alcohol.
But have you tried it though?
Yeah.
Like, have you gotten drunk before?
Never.
Maybe you should try that.
It doesn't taste good. I don't like licorice either because blah.
Dude, licorice is good.
No, it's
Well, it's not really good, but
good.
it's like tolerable. But
yeah.
okay, it's a bit weird, but you know, some people are like that though.
Mhm.
They don't like licorice. But yeah, it's like, but you can have alcohol that tastes good though.
But can we agree on that bunads are? I mean, for
Dude, I'm trying to get away from all the fucking bunad talk.
let's come to a conclusion that bunads are pretty nice for.
I mean, I would never wear
for
them.
women at least. I mean, if you don't like the male, it's okay.
I
I find it
personally,
cool. I
would
wouldn't wear
rather-
one myself, but that's just.
I
because
think
don't.
there are a lot of dresses that look much better than a bunad, and I think they all look the same.
But as far as traditional garbs.
Yeah, I guess they're all right. I mean, I don't give a shit. They can, people can wear whatever the fuck they want. Actually, my mom, she used to buy bunads for me and my siblings when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, bunads alright, but the fucking pants are really dumb because you have to wear like knee-high socks made of wool, which I just find really dumb. I mean, the vests and the shirts, they are alright, but the fucking trousers, I mean, they're really really not that great. So that's my take on it anyway. Maybe I get like hate mail from strong supporters from like 80-year-olds who's just like, I really like, but they probably don't speak English. So yeah, dude, we were clear from the Bunad talk, and you just brought it right back. See, right now you're not talking because you're busy dying.
Because you were talking.
No,
Jesus.
because
yeah,
you're busy
let's
dying.
go back to Oktoberfest.
No, fuck Oktoberfest.
Dirndls are pretty nice too.
Dude, you don't like beer?
There's a
You don't
subreddit,
really... you don't
did you know
drink
that?
beer?
There's a subreddit for Dirndls.
Dirndls? Is that
Yeah,
a German
The
dress?
cleavage thing for Oktoberfest.
Oh, yeah. No, I did not know that. There's a subreddit for everything though.
Nah. Maybe. Almost.
But yeah. Fuck, I forgot what I was supposed to say. You know how dogs are like weird?
Okay.
That was not what I was gonna say. You know,
Are you
I was talking to my
abusing
Icelandic.
your dog?
I was talking to my Icelandic friend today, and we came onto the subject of volcanoes, as you do. And
I mean, it's the number one topic in Iceland.
did you know that Iceland only have like 300,000 inhabitants? Volcanoes.
Yeah, population, I know.
Yeah, I mean,
and-
that's less than fucking Trondheim.
And
weird.
Reykjavik is like 200k of those or something,
Yeah,
isn't it?
maybe.
Or half of those?
No, I don't
know.
I don't know.
I mean, Reykjavik. When I was in Reykjavik, it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
It felt like I was at home in Trondheim because it was like the same size roughly.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the country is absolutely barren.
Barren, yeah. It's not barren though. It's just.
No, there are
no.
no trees on Iceland. Like absolutely none. So
Right.
it's barren.
You're a baron. But yeah, she was like showing me the map of Iceland, and it was like, here's a volcano, and here's a volcano, and here's a volcano, and there's a volcano, and here I live, like, like almost inside a volcano. And then she was talking about how like every 20 years there's every volcano has an eruption and stuff, and she was like, yeah. Here, and she actually went into a website. I asked her about earthquakes, and was talking about how I want to be an earthquake sometime, because I think it would be cool to have like everything shake. That would be nice. But she was like, "Yeah, let me show you this website," and she showed me the website, and it's like a counter showing like earthquake activity on the Richter scale. And it actually shows like, yeah, here's today, here's like yesterday, and it's Sunday there was an earthquake on like 4 on the Richter scale. And I was like, what? There was an earthquake? There's like 6 or 7 earthquakes on Iceland every day, I think. That's like my take on it. And
Yeah, but then again, like 80% of Iceland isn't populated, so people don't know this.
yeah,
Except for in like research
but still,
stations.
though, isn't Iceland right on like a continental place,
on
like right
I
between?
think 3 continental plates are meeting.
Yeah, that's even worse. So yeah, fucking Iceland, dude. And I was talking to her about Goethe. I thought Goethe was an Icelandic.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah. And she was like, "How do you spell it?" I'm gonna Google it. And I was like, G and Norwegian O. And she was like, we don't have that letter in Iceland. And I was like, well, duh. And then she just looked at me really weird. And I was like, oh, damn. You. And then I got it. And she was like, just laughed at me. But yeah, they turn out to be from Trondheim.
Yeah, I know, because
which is where I'm from. So
a friend, the son of a friend of my dad, is in the band. I don't remember what he plays, but
dude, you got connections.
Got all the connections, man.
Yeah.
I can hook you up.
I have no timer for how long we've been recording and stuff now. Just go with it. I'm drinking tea. been drinking a lot of tea. Yesterday I drank like 6 cups, which is part of the reason I couldn't sleep until... Because you said that there were caffeine in tea, right?
Yeah, there is.
But I don't believe you. Well, there probably is, but, you know. It's stupid. I mean, tea is really nice. It's like when you don't have iced tea, you can have normal tea, and it's almost as good. So, how are things?
I don't know. Do you want me to talk about tea?
No, I was trying
Didn't you have that conversation with a colleague once?
You
worked at
yeah.
IKEA.
Oh my god, that was so dumb. Jesus. Okay, so what happened was, I took a gap year. Is that a term? Like
Yep.
between
Gap year.
gap year between my
Chocolate everywhere.
my upper secondary school and like university. I took a year where I just like worked part time at IKEA, where I stood in the cash register and just like scanned all the things. So what happens there is that you get really, really bored, and you start just like finding your own entertainment basically. So what happened was I was standing right across a girl, right, and I was like, okay, I can talk to her, I can do this. And I was just like, yeah, how you doing? Who are you? What's your name? What's all that crap? And then I asked her, so what have you been doing recently? No, actually I asked her, so what do you do for fun? Because I like to ask that of people, because they never expect that. I mean, have you ever asked anyone what they do for kicks? Like what they do to have fun?
Kind of. I mean, in school, when you got into a new class and you had to get to know each other, and you kind of paired off, and you like had to ask them, yeah, what do you do? What are your hobbies?
I never get a straight answer. I never get like, if somebody asks me that, I'll be like, yeah, I like gaming, I like this, I like that, I like, just like start ranting. But to people, it's like they just like start hyperventilating because someone's actually talking to them and stuff. It's just like really annoying. But yeah, she actually said. So I asked her, so what do you like to do for kicks? And she was like, I don't know. What do you mean by kicks? And
I like to drink a lot of tea.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, I like to drink. I asked her like, yeah, what did you do yesterday? What have you done this week? What did you do like? Because what the fuck else am I supposed to do in fucking?
I mean, most people would respond with whatever is on their mind.
Yeah.
Like at the time, what's been occupying their thoughts about their own activities? I mean,
I guess that's what she did, because she answered, I've been drinking a lot of tea recently. I actually just started laughing in her face. I just had to like pull myself together for a bit, because I never expected that answer ever.
I mean, from her point of view,
that's not a hobby. That's not
probably something significant if she doesn't drink tea usually, and then she suddenly makes a 5-liter pot of tea and drinks it in like an hour. I don't know.
And that's the highlight of the week.
Yeah. I just had a tea craving.
That was really funny. Oh my god! Dude, I actually got a lot of funny stories from like working at IKEA. There was this one time. Do you know how at IKEA there's like the self-help checkout line where you scan your own shit?
Yeah.
And there's like one employee for every 4th scanner. So there's like 4 customers scanning, and there's one IKEA dude who's supervising. And I was that IKEA dude who was supervising. So enter a girl. There's it's like winter almost, like late summer when the sun has started.
What?
What?
I think there's autumn in between.
What did I say?
Late summer, early winter.
Yeah, autumn. Yeah. So there's autumn, right? And the sun has started to set. So enter a girl who's wearing the fucking biggest pair of sunglasses I have ever seen before inside. And I'm just like, alright, she's wearing sunglasses, that's okay. And I was like, a partial line, so she had to like stand there for a bit, and I noticed she was like just like standing. Everyone's looking down, like traditional Norwegian crap where you just like avoid eye contact and just stare at your feet. But she was like gazing into the air, like up above and shit, just like And it came to her turn. And I was like, yeah, the cash register is ready. Go do your thing. And she was like, oh my god, right? And she did it, and she picked up the scanner and just looked at it for like a minute, and then she started doing the thing. Like she took, I think she only had like a couple of flowers or something. It was like weird. But yeah, she took the scanner, like standard idiot customer style. She places the scanner all the way close to the barcode.
Yep.
And just like she doesn't even press the button that does the thing. She just like stand there, and she was like, and I watched her. I could fucking see the gears turning in her head, and she was like, this isn't working. So she took the scanner and just like looked at it, and then she like waved it around a bit. She like shook it, and
to see if it rattles.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. And then she did it again, but instead she like kind of like punched the barcode, and then she actually found the button, right? And then first of all, she fucking scanned her eyes because she looked into that and just like shot herself in the face, and then she actually figured out that the fucking intricate relationship between the barcode and the scanner. But she held it way too far away. So I'm just standing there laughing my ass off watching her. And I just walk up to her and said, yeah, it's like this. You just take it, hold it like this far away so we get the whole thing, and just like beep, And then she doesn't really say anything to me. She just looks at me petrified, because someone's actually talking to her. So that's the one flower out of 3, I think, that's had been scanned. Now I returned to my post because I think she can handle it from this point, But she actually goes back to do the same thing, where she just pushes the scanner all the way until, and I'm just like, what the fuck is up with this woman? But so yeah, I just finished the job for her, and she walks out. Actually, she walked into the kiosk to like get some munchies or something, because I suspect that she had ingested at least like 4 or 5 marijuanas. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
but it was so fucking...
You shouldn't joking about injecting marijuanas.
No.
My roommate in college, he injected one too many and he overdosed.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dude, I hate stories like that. It's really scary, But yeah, she was just either that or she was a fucking moron. But either way, it was hilarious just to stand there and watch.
I just picture her. I mean, these flowers, I could just picture her turning them upside down to reach the barcode and spilling the whole thing on the floor with the earth.
They're actually like these plastic flowers. So.
Yeah, but I mean, if she had like real flowers, it would be funny.
I mean, who in their right minds do that? Who goes to IKEA to buy a fucking pack of batteries and a plastic flower? I mean, that's the hefty majority of people shopping at IKEA. They buy 2 items and they leave.
No, people come to IKEA with a mission to like buy a sofa or a closet or whatever, and then they just don't. They especially couples, and then they can't decide on whether to get it or not, and then they end up to going the whole fucking round on both levels.
Yeah.
And then they just think, oh, we're already here, we might as well get some extra glasses for the kitchen or some fucking thing to decorate something. And I mean, they always get these fucking
utensils.
tea light.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Those
those small.
200, 300, 500 packets
Yeah.
of tea lights.
And napkins.
All
They
the
buy
time.
A shitload
It's
of
just like,
napkins.
oh, we could use some tea lights, right? Right?
Yeah.
We don't have stockpile like 2K tea lights already from the previous time we were at IKEA.
And that's like that's their validation for going to IKEA. That
Yeah,
is worth.
yeah.
That is fucking worth.
I mean, we got some tea lights, right? So we can get the sofa we absolutely need for our living room. We can get that next time.
Yeah, we could just sit on a box the time.
I mean, soon they
just
could
get a
sit
carpet,
on the,
get
on
some
a
tea
pile of
lights,
tea
make it
lights.
comfy. Yeah, I actually had a dream recently where I dreamt that I was back at work at IKEA. Like, I just showed up one day wearing the IKEA clothing that I still have. I was supposed to deliver them back, but I just never did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just showed up and just went into a register and opened it and just started accepting customers. And then on my second break, my boss was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just taking customers, man." And then I woke up and it was like really weird. But it was really funny. Yeah, Jesus Christ. No, fucking working in places like that, it would be 250 times better if I could just have something on my ear to make the time go faster. Because I could do that no problem. I could have an audiobook or something on my ear while I'm
Yeah.
but it's not allowed, so
I mean,
I'm
our friend Magnus, he delivers post.
yeah.
And they have a policy that drivers, so he drives these little mini cars.
Dude,
right?
he came to my house. He was the postman for my house, and one morning I actually caught him like delivering post to me, and I totally stole his little electric like go-kart, and I just like drove around in it. It was really fun. I actually fucked it up a bit because I like kind of crashed, but it was alright.
So they have a policy that you're not, as a driver, you're not, or as a post delivery person, you're not allowed to have any kind of music on your ears or anything
But that's
like
actually
that, because you're supposed to be
the postal
you're supposed
rules.
to
That's
be
the rule for all drivers actually.
you're supposed to be I don't know,
Attending the customer.
able to be spoken to by the customer, whatever. But everyone ignores that. I mean, Magnus, he always listens to music, and that chick who delivers to my dad's house, she always listens to music when she comes with her little post float.
Post float? What?
Yeah, it's like a milk float, but it's a post float.
What's a milk float? Yeah, whatever.
Google it.
No. I think that's actually just a general rule for all drivers that you're not allowed to wear earbuds.
I mean, yeah, sure.
But I mean, who cares, right? I actually, when I I haven't driven. I haven't driven my scooter for like a couple of years, but I always had like earbuds underneath the helmet and listen to music and stuff. And I only crashed twice, so
Okay.
You know what? I actually something weird about tea. Every time I put the kettle on, right? I always switch out the water, even though I was the one who used the water previous. I just can't. I need to switch out the water because it could be poison. It could have been poison. Now, hear me out. I'd made like over 1,000 cups of tea in my life, and I've never been poisoned once. So I mean, statistics, bitch.
It works. Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, I'm the only person who uses the kettle here. I have my own. So if I've left water in there, it's okay. But what I often do is I fill it up to the max amount.
To the max.
Even though I just want 1 cup. of tea,
Yeah.
and I'll just use those. I don't know, 5 deciliters or whatever, and I leave the rest of the water in there, and I'm not using it for like several days.
But then you switch it out.
Nope.
No, dude, I could never do that. I would die.
I mean, it's being boiled. If there's a poison in there that's strong enough to not be like boiled away, then you're fucked anyway. Because
Yeah,
someone
maybe.
really wants to kill you.
Maybe someone does. Who knows?
Yeah.
But they're not gonna get to me through my kettle. That's for sure. But you see how much easier that the conversation floats now that you stop playing fucking LOL? You fucking dickhead.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Because I made like a when I came back from the gym, I made a egg pancake.
You
kind
made
of
an
thing.
egg.
No, I wanted to make scrambled eggs, but then I just left it in the pan for a little bit too long, or longer than I would have if I
Right.
made scrambled, and I didn't touch it at all. So the whole pan was covered in egg yolk and shit, and
And shit. I think
And-
that's your problem.
yeah, and then I just turned it around, and it became like a nice pancake of egg,
What?
and then I ate it.
Dude, that was a cool story.
But I should have left it a little bit longer in the pan, I think, because now my stomach hurts.
Dude, I have like dreams of pizza. I really miss eating pizza.
I haven't eaten pizza in, I think, 2 weeks. That's pretty impressive. Sorry about that. I've been drinking some Pepsi. Oh, do you know the spicy Pepsi song?
No. Sing it.
You should totally. You
Sing
should
it now. Sing it now. Do it now. Well, is it
Spicy Pepsi, like a hot lady. Dude, it's like
What?
that.
Is that a song?
Yeah, it's like, mate. You have to just YouTube it. Spicy Pepsi.
No, I'm good.
No, it's amazing.
I think.
It's like an Asian. It's an Asian dude. I don't know. He's Korean or something.
Will we get in trouble for playing the sound on the podcast?
No.
Okay, here we go with the spicy Pepsi song.
It's like the first link or something.
Is it an Asian kid?
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so
Spicy,
I think you can hear this, otherwise, whatever.
Spicy, like a super grand dude. The people say me crazy, cause they don't even know me.
The
I live
fuck
in
kind
a
of video
little town
production
near
is
my
this?
hello restaurant. It's called Saka Noodle. I
What?
usually go there by a Pepsi.
You can't hear this.
I only drink a little bit Pepsi. I can feel it. Doesn't matter where I go, it's still like the same. So I
What
will
the
say
fuck
it
is
over,
this?
over again. Pepsi, spicy like a hot lady. Pepsi, spicy like a triple.
What kind of
grand
angles
dude,
is
dude,
this?
dude. It's so spicy, Pepsi so spicy, it is so spicy.
Okay, that's enough of
Pepsi
that.
Spicy.
You get the. I couldn't understand one word other than Pepsi and spicy.
Spicy Pepsi, like a hot lady.
Okay.
And then he's like rapping, but he's not.
So, have we got any questions? I should check that. I think we only have. I think we only got one comment on the previous podcast episode, and that was clean your room. So I don't really think we have any questions yet. Dude, I
I mean-
only posted 3 videos.
Did we have any high hopes?
Yeah, there's only one comment. Rydrommet ditt, gutt.
So my friend Ramsey decided we were gonna.
So yeah, no questions.
Oh yeah, that's because of the intro, right?
Yeah,
Because like yeah, you have a pretty messy room.
yeah, I don't give a shit. I mean, it's not messy right now. Or actually, it is, but it's not that messy.
Oh, did you see something I saw on Reddit? That you know Nemi?
The cartoon,
Norwegian cartoon or
Yeah.
comic strip thing.
the goth
Um,
chick, yeah.
There was a Reddit post with a Naomi strip in
Yeah.
the metro.
Those go viral quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, but I didn't know that she was also published in English. That's pretty cool. Because I don't think she's that good.
It's translated.
Yeah, it's translated.
Isn't it like Lisa Mira or something that does those?
Is she from here? No, she's not.
Like, I'm gonna get my facts. Yeah, Lisa Mira. Dude, how the fuck did I know that?
But is she from Trondheim?
I don't know.
No, she's from Bergen, is she?
She is from Skedsmo.
Whatever.
That's outside Oslo, I think.
It's amazing that you know that.
What?
It's like I don't know Norwegian geography at all. Like
I only know that because my parents has like friends that are from there, and each time it's called Skedsmo. I don't think actually it's the same place now that I think about it, but it's called Skedsmo, and they're from Skedsmo Korset, and I call it. I don't remember what I call it. Just fucking cut that. I don't think it's the same place. I don't think it was the same name. Just like fuck everything. But I remember that it was Lisa Myhre, so that's nice.
Yeah. Okay, but she's from Norway and she's now published in the Metro, which is cool. Because not a lot of
it's one thing that Norwegian likes most. It's hearing about them. It's hearing about Norway from
Norwegian accomplishments like
for
example the fucking Winter Olympics. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever or just sports in general, whenever the Norwegian women's handball team wins the fucking World Cup, they always freak out about it and they're so proud.
Yeah.
But then Norway has no other like sports accomplishments, so
well, we have like curling and stuff.
Yeah, but not really.
But curling's the shit though. Fucking hell, it's so good. But yeah, fucking the Norwegians really like sucking their own dick when it comes to shit like that.
Working it.
So it's not even like accomplishments, just being mentioned in any form.
National pride.
Yeah, just like being mentioned. If Norway's mentioned somewhere outside their own country, it's like jizz in their pants, I'm telling you.
I mean, just that people have heard of Norway is an accomplishment. Because it's
yes.
I mean, we're what, 5 million people. Geography-wise, it's a pretty big country for a European country, but that's not very big.
Norway is actually pretty fucking big. I mean, it's not as big as Sweden, but you can see it clearly on any map.
Well, it's
bigger than the whole of Great Britain.
It's thinned out, but the thing is, in comparison, Norway with a population of 5 million has a larger what's it called? It's bigger than Germany, but Germany has like 80 million people.
80?
80, yeah, or more than 80. Like it's 82 or something.
Why is that? Is it because Germany is so central in Europe? Like they're prone to immigration and stuff.
No, yeah, sure. I mean, it all. You would have to look at the development of population from the Black Plague, right? Because.
All right.
Because so many people.
Isn't it even farther back than that? Like Anglo-Saxon times?
No, not necessarily. I mean, Norway had a pretty nice population before the Black Plague, but
pretty nice.
Very nice. And then they.
Then we just got wiped out.
And then.
Which is nothing to joke about, guys. Wear protection. Don't get the plague.
And yeah, but sure, because it's a central thingy-majig, and I don't know. Germany was a wealthy country long before Norway was, so it was okay to have a large population.
It's okay, said the UN or whatever.
Oh, God said that.
Oh, God said that. That's the highest form of validation.
God, can we have a big population? No, I have to
son.
check your taxes or something.
You did not pay
I will have to
enough.
check your credit rating. Looks fine. Yeah, you can. Fuck.
What a
You can-
stupid voice is that for God?
Hello. This is God.
Hello, God. This is Germany.
I think he would.
The
He would probably speak
population.
Hebrew, right?
He
Because-
would probably speak nothing.
No, because the Christian and the Jewish God is like the same one, right? More or less. And
Dude, every god is the same.
no.
God.
No.
Oh,
And he
here
speaks
we go.
Hebrew.
Here we go with the fucking religion.
Yeah, I mean he would speak Hebrew, right?
No, actually, God is an omnipotent being. So he would take on the voice of the observer. So, by default, if you hear the voice of God, you are fucking crazy and you should get yourself checked out.
Sorry.
Right.
But Zeus would probably speak. Is Zeus Greek or Roman?
He's
I
Greek.
always mix it up.
He's
He's
like
Greek.
the shit is in Greek mythology. He's like
Yeah.
bangs all the ladies, gets all the kids.
Who was the Roman?
The Roman. I don't think they had a leader. There was like
It's so fucking mixed up, right? Because
no. The Romans had
the Roman
Apollo.
gods are
Apollo.
the planets, right? But Mars is a Greek god, right?
Dude, all the religions are based on planets. They're all sun.
Oh, no,
they're
no,
all,
no,
you,
no.
dude, they're all based on sun worship.
Shh.
No, it's
That's,
it's
yeah,
all.
but the sun is a star.
Shut up! I'm talking. Okay, so Apollo is the sun god of fucking Rome, whatever. Now, Jesus is the sun god of all the Abraham religion, just like Moses was, but that was in the previous era. Fuck, I need like several minutes to like explain the shit. But basically, all the religions are the same. They're based on something called the zodiac, which is one of the oldest recorded fucking planetarial maps ever made, which records the movement of the sun. Now the sun, did you hear that outside?
Nope.
No, there was some dudes outside. The sun has like movement in the sky, right? Which has been recorded for ages by like people who are bored. So what happens was people started worshipping the sun because they realized that the sun is the shit, you know. They're like, it's the key to all life and all that. Now, as I said, Jesus is merely an adaptation of sun worship because it's basically an adaptation of all the religions that came before. Like you think the story of Jesus Christ was first written or read through the Bible. That's bullshit. The Egyptians actually had the exact same god, Jesus, only it was called Horus. Horus is the god, the sun god, whatever, of the Egyptian religion. They have recorded evidence through hieroglyphics and shit that records him being born of being born of a virgin, being conceived by a Holy Spirit and all that, being sold, being backstabbed, you know, and then died and resurrected after 3 days dead. You know why and that's all religions. You know how they're called pagan religions before Christianity, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not actually pagan religions. They're just, it's the same religions, only under a different name, because every story has the same basic elements with being born of a virgin. There's always one character that's being born of a virgin, being and on the day of birth being followed by 3 wise men. The 3 wise men are the 3 stars in Orion's belt in the star map, and the 3 stars point towards Sirius. Sirius is the star in the north or whatever, which represents something. But the thing about being dead for 3 days and then resurrecting, it's in Easter times, yeah? The reason it's always in Easter times is because in Easter, the sun is at the lowest point that it's ever going to be. And then it's down for 3 days, and then it starts going the other way. So the days get longer, and all that shit. So it all comes back to the same basic symbolism, with the sun going down, being dead for 3 days, and then being resurrected. And it's all based on sun worship. And you can trace this story back for as long as fucking way before Jesus, way before the Old Testament, even Moses. I mean, Moses is like the precursor for Jesus. It was like a beta test for Jesus, I think. Or was it the other guy, the Joseph guy? I don't know. I'm not good at the Old Testament. However, no, that's basically it. I don't want to talk about that anymore. If you want to learn more about this shit, how every religion's basically the same, and how you're basically, if you're religious, you're basically under control by the establishment that has been put there to keep control over you as an individual, then you can watch the Zodiac film. It's free on YouTube, and it's a good. The first part is basically explaining how every religion's the same, and it's all based on sun worship.
You mean the one with Robert Downey Jr.?
No, that's the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, but the film was.
Oh, did I say Zodiac?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's called Zeitgeist. I'm sorry. It's called Zeitgeist. It's a free video film on YouTube, and it's really good, man. If you're interested in like learning the truth about how you're being lied to and all that, it's like really sets your mind free through knowledge.
True.
Now, the last thing I'm gonna say is that.
Wake up, sheeple. Wake up.
Shut up. The last thing I'm gonna say about that is you have these errors, right? Every 2,000 years, the sun moves to another constellation in the zodiac. The zodiac is like this like cosmic fucking calendar, and every 2,000 years, the Earth enters a new era. In the Old Testament, it was the era of the bull, right?
Yeah.
Now, when Moses came down with the tablets, after he's been up chatting with God, he was like, "Yeah, what's up, God? How you doing on those taxes and stuff?" He was like showing his tax report for the year.
Yeah.
And then he came down with the taxes, and then he saw like the people, the Jews, right, worshipping the golden calf, right?
Those filthy Jews.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And then he got really mad and smashed it to bits. He was like gained super strength to like knock the solid gold statue. But yeah, that's like basically symbolizes that the end of Taurus. Taurus is the constellation, and it was the end of the Taurus age. That's the Old Testament.
After that was the fish, right?
Yeah, the Pisces, I think it's called.
Yeah, because that's why people believe that Jesus would return at the year 2000, because the age of the fish, which is a symbol for Jesus,
they're almost over.
Was ending.
Yeah. Do you remember the Jesus fish symbolism? It's actually just the Pisces, and it's not. It's got nothing to do with Christianity at all. It's all the constellational movements and the planetarial movements that people have been tracking for several thousand years, and people are just so fucking stupid that they can't realize this shit. And if they are presented with evidence against their fucking belief, it just shuts down and stop believing in it. And I think we're at the time now that we can drop all this bullshit and realize that we're just fucking mortals who have been given a random sense of purpose, you know? And it gets me worked up sometimes, but yeah, you know. But yeah, the last thing is we're gonna enter the in like 2156, I think it's the year we're gonna enter the new era. You know how people talking about that, and it's the era of I can't
When?
remember.
I wasn't listening. When?
Just like after our lifetime.
Okay.
I mean, I guess who knows with modern technology at that point. But so yeah, I'm done ranting about this shit. But if you want to know more about this shit, which I think is really interesting, you should check out the Zeitgeist film. It's only the first part of 3 that is about this. The second part is about how the United States have been funding both sides of wars ever since like before the First World War, which is another thing I'm like really interested in. It's like how the United States is bullshit and how they like use wars to just like make tons and tons of money and all that, making the rich even richer and being like a fucking war machine, especially with like films like Bush films that involve Bush and the war in Iraq, like Fahrenheit 9/11 by Michael Moore. I think Michael Moore is one of the best documentary makers that ever lived. Well, he's still alive, but yeah. And the third part of Zeitgeist is it's about how it's actually about 9/11 and it basically gives evidence to the fact that 9/11 was an inside job, which is a really, really, really controversial subject. I mean, just by talking about this now, I mean, we could get kidnapped and shit, you know. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, one of the arguments I found most interesting about the whole 9/11 was done by the government is that they found napalm in the foundation of the World Trade Center. They found napalm, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I mean, whatever.
yeah, and also that George W. Bush didn't want to. There was like this. I mean, is this interesting? I don't know. I think it's interesting, but I mean, maybe it's like too much of the same crap. But there was like this special task force. What's it called? I don't know. Council sort of committee. That's the word. There's a committee that was to be investigating the events of 9/11, right? And George W. Bush didn't want to go and talk with that committee by himself. He bluntly refused it. He had to have his Vice President Dick Cheney with him at the time, and he demanded that he learn the questions they were gonna ask him beforehand and shit. And it's like, if you like this shit, I recommend you watch Oliver Stone's docuseries, The Untold History of the United States, which tells really good stories like how General Ford of General Motors, like the biggest company in the United States, how he got the like Congressional Medal of Honor from the Nazi regime during the World War II, because he like helped them. He helped Nazi Germany gain the tools they needed to drive a war on a world scale and shit. It's just like really interesting stuff. But yeah, I want to get off this subject because I've been talking about it for a long time now.
Sounds like you already did get off.
So yeah, But I don't know. I don't. Do you think that shit is interesting? I mean, it's like
It's kind of interesting, but
I mean, it just like shows us how little control we have over what's going on in the world. You know, just like how everybody in power, especially in the United States, are just corrupt, who only cares about money and doesn't really mind going into war just to gain profits and stuff. I mean, it's horrible, but it's really interesting.
right.
All right. So the weather we're having is really weird.
I mean, it's May. It's the usual shit.
Yeah.
So May in Norway is the weather in April and May, and I guess March too is like suddenly you have like
yeah, it's schizophrenic.
a couple inches of snow, then you have sunshine, and like you can actually go out with a t-shirt the next week, and then you have snow again.
Yeah,
and then
that
it
was
starts
one day you were
raining,
talking
and
about
then
there.
fuck, you know.
During
yeah.
one day, it can hail, snow, and be sunny, and then rain. That was like a day last week. I'm not even kidding. All that
Yeah.
weather happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking weather, dude. Top quality.
But I mean, we have very warm summers in Norway, which is
Yeah.
nice.
It's kind of nice.
It's nice.
It's kind of nice. It's
nice.
because the sun doesn't really go down during the summer.
Yeah, that's I mean, it has already started, I think, because I woke up really fucking early today, but I just fell
How
asleep
early?
again. I think 6 or something.
Dude, I haven't even gone to bed that early.
Yeah, but I don't know if you looked out the window, but it wasn't dark. It was just a darker shade of blue. Like, I mean, I had my blinds down and everything.
Dude, I was up all night. The sun usually starts coming up at around 4.
Yeah, but maybe the sun goes down right now, but it's still light out. But during the summer, the sun doesn't go down, like, at all.
Well, that's like only during like a couple of weeks, maybe a month, maybe in July the sun doesn't go down. But it depends on. Norway is really fucking long, so it depends on where you are in the fucking country.
Nah, I mean, I spent a summer, or just like 2 weeks of a summer, in the north of Norway, Lofoten and all that shit, Harstad,
Yeah.
Tromsø, and we had midnight sun all the time. So they get midnight sun in the summer too, but on like Svalbard, or as some countries know, it's Spitsbergen, I think.
Yeah, but that's really fucking far north.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's polar territory pretty much. They don't have sun at all during the winter, and then they only get like 2 months where the sun is out like half of the day,
Yeah.
and the rest of the year it's just darkness.
Yeah. That'll happen.
But I don't know if we talked about this last time, but during the winter it's always like, if you still go to school or to work or whatever, you like go to school or to work while it's dark, and then you go home and it's dark.
Yeah.
And then if you're on a break or a recess or something, then you have maybe a little bit of light.
Yeah. And people wonder why I was so fucking pale in this country. I mean, I think I might have had vitamin D deficiency if I didn't.
Nah, that
like,
wouldn't cause paleness. That's if you have an iron deficiency. That's paleness. But yeah.
Yeah, but you get
Mhm.
vitamin D through sunlight, so fuck you.
Oh yeah, I mean, sure. But you get vitamin D through other things too.
Banana. Sodium. What is that? What is actually sodium? What the fuck does sodium do?
What?
Sodium. Yeah, isn't that like a bad thing or is it a good thing?
Doesn't it give you special strength in Pokemon? I don't know. I mean, Pokemon, they have like sodium and calcium and those things, right? That you can give Pokemon and they get like special strength and strength for one fight or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
But what the fuck are we talking about Pokemon for?
I don't know. I didn't have chemistry or biology
Jesse!
in high school.
Jesse!
And what element do we use to insulate it?
Wire. You gotta build a robot? Bitch!
And then the sigh, and then the
Where's my
Copper.
money, bitch? Huh? What you say?
no, he just sighs and says, "Copper."
Yeah, I'm drinking a glass of tea now, and I was swiveling around the fucking tea bag inside the tea.
You shouldn't do that.
Inside the cup? No.
It
And then
gets really bitter.
Yeah, and then it broke. So now the tea bag is at the bottom of my glass.
You mean the line broke?
Except there's no tea bag. There's just like the shit.
Oh, the bag broke? Or-
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, the
You're
bag
buying
broke.
like from the Polish fucking import thing, like some kind of cheap.
Polish fucking import thing. No, I
Yeah,
did
you
not
know, Eastern
buy my
Europe.
tea from the
Fucking-
Polish fucking import thing.
Fuck you, okay?
No, fuck you.
Dude, yeah. The last podcast we did was before Easter, right?
Yeah.
Should we talk about what we did during Easter? or-
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I went to.
We actually haven't talked about this between us
No,
ourselves either.
no, we didn't because
Okay, you go first.
I go first.
You go first.
So right before Easter, my grandma was visiting. I think that was around the time we did the podcast, first one.
Yeah, they were at the airport.
And right, yeah,
that
and
was
right after
really
that,
funny.
so when on the 16th, me and my mom, we flew to Germany, Hamburg, and because my aunt, my mother's sister,
Did you eat a hamburger?
lives quite close to Hamburg, so so we went there for like 6 days, and my
Schadenfreude.
mother's mother, so my grandma, she lives close to Berlin, so she came over just for the Easter holiday, and like we just, I don't know, I just used the time to I slept in, I read some books, and
got rid of the jet lag?
I didn't do shit, I just relaxed, and yeah, but it was really nice because I mean, I woke up, I ate breakfast, and then
Dude,
I
just a
just sat
tangent
down.
here. Just a quick tangent.
Yeah.
I always get jet lag when I go on a plane. It doesn't matter if I'm going to the same time zone, because I'm always not sleeping the night before I'm going on a plane. So I'm always jet lagged when I fly on plane.
I pulled an all-nighter the night before we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
leaving, and I
Every time.
totally regret that because I use contact lenses, like daily contact lenses, and when I like took mine out at like 3 o'clock, and then I put some back in at like 7, and I didn't sleep, so my eyes were irritated as fuck. And then when I sleep with contact lenses, they get even more irritated.
People with contact lenses feel your pain, man.
Yeah, and then I, because I was so fucking tired, I slept on both flights because we took a flight to Copenhagen and then from Copenhagen to Hamburg, and I just closed my eyes, and then my eyes like started to water and burn and fucking
Yeah,
so
yeah.
frustrating.
Contact lenses is a bitch. Now,
And then
Carry on.
we got to my aunt, and I just went to bed early and slept like 12 hours, which isn't
Without-
that long, but I mean,
that's
it was nice.
that's really long. People who is not us would say that's really long.
Nah, I've sometimes slept, I think like during March or something, I sometimes slept like 14 hours just in the week because
Yeah.
I I didn't go to class or to lectures, so I just had nothing to do, so I just slept in.
Yeah, I
But-
do that as well. But I don't think that's normal though.
No, but it's really refreshing, kind of. But
I
not
guess.
always. But one thing I have to mention is we were going to go back the 22nd, and the 23rd was the birthday of my stepmom. And I thought, I mean, I'm in Germany, so I might as well get her a gift that is like, I don't know, that I couldn't get in Norway. So I asked my dad, what could I bring her from Germany? Because, I mean, I'm in Germany, so let's use this opportunity. And he had no clue, so he just said, I don't know, maybe a book or a movie, or I don't know.
Porn.
So we went to a bookstore and
German scat porn.
we checked out like a lot of books, and I ended up buying an English edition of the J.K. Rowling novel, The Casual Vacancy.
Which
I
is
don't know.
the one after the Harry Potter series? Or?
Yeah, the first adult novel for adults, blah blah blah.
I haven't read it. Is it good?
Yeah, the thing was, I first had to finish the other book I was reading,
Oh, the
but
Wizards.
I wanted to read it before I gave it as a gift to my stepmom. But I ended up just having the one day, the day we flew back. So I started reading in the morning. I read on the train to the airport. I read at the airport. I read on the flights, blah blah blah. And I got to 200 pages at the end of the day, and it
Out
has like
of?
500.
Okay.
That's
pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was quite pleased.
Quite pleased indeed.
And it is really good. I would definitely recommend it. And then I just gave it to my stepmom as a gift, and I kind of, because she hasn't started reading it yet, so I was kind of tempted to just take it back with me after I gave it to her, because I was like, yeah, I came to 200 pages, but I'm not done yet, so let me just finish this and then you can have it back.
You fucking tosser.
But I haven't done that. But I want to finish it because it was interesting. It had a really fucking accurate description of like people, just like, because you have like POV chapters, just like Game of Thrones, where you follow the different people in the story, and you can hear their thoughts and things.
Yeah.
And it's like she is writing as if they were real people. I mean, it's really impressive how good she can write people, just ordinary people. There's nothing really interesting, but it's
There's nothing really interesting.
about the people. They're not special in any way.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
just, I mean, the whole concept of the novel is like I don't. It's like in a little town, almost a hamlet, and it's like
We'll call this little section of the podcast Ramsey's Book Club.
yeah, and it's about a casual.
You're gonna.
It's about a casual vacancy because of the death of a counselor in the. So it's about like I don't know, country politics, because it's out in the country and it's like just this little town, but it's like the people in the town are like really like, oh, this is the fucking end of the world, because I mean this really matters to us, and I mean their horizon stops at the boundaries of the town, right? So, but she writes like it's, I mean it's fucking, it's, I was reminded a bit of House of Cards actually.
Yeah.
But it's not like action packed or anything, but it's cool.
It's not like House of Cards, which is action packed as shit.
Yeah, I mean it's thrilling.
House of Cards is not action packed, dude.
I mean it's a thriller series, so it's thrilling. It has a lot of action because things happen. I mean people get killed, and people don't get just one.
So you definitely would recommend this book
Yes, definitely.
Based on things. Ramsey's review. Things happen. Things happen.
Things happen, and the people talk and have thoughts. And
Oh my god! Things happen. People talk and have thoughts. Ramsey Gustring.
I think you
2014.
you would like it as well, especially the part where she is like in the head of a a kind of a teenager.
Okay.
he had a lot of the same thoughts as you do.
Which
I
are
think. So
well,
it's
what are you
about,
trying to
like,
say here?
standing out, like not conforming to the crowd and being, as he put it in terms as being not original and unoriginal, but
Unique.
genuine, or unique, or something like that.
Yeah.
And he kind of he sorted the world into people who were being unique or original or whatever, and people who were disingenuous or something like
Yeah,
that.
I hate those people. So rating 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, even though I haven't finished it yet.
How long have you come?
200 pages.
So you
That's
haven't done anymore.
actually exactly 200 pages, because at 200 pages it like skips
fell
into
asleep.
part 2.
Okay. So that's what you did over Easter holiday. You read a book.
I read first I read another book, and then I started reading that one, and
It was just like you said, "Oh, dude, let's totally talk about what we did over Easter holiday," and then you talked about a book for half an hour. You could have just said.
I was in Germany. It was fucking nice because it was like sunshine and almost 25 degrees or something, and on the Easter Sunday we went on a walk through the town, because they have like a really fucking old downtown, midtown, whatever it's called, old town, part of the town. Where, there's houses
say town
there.
Again.
There's houses there that have like numbers like 15, 12 on them. Like
15?
they're over 500 years old.
Damn. That's some really old houses, dude.
Yeah, and we got some ice cream, and we just took a walk, and it was fucking nice weather.
You're such an old man, Jesus Christ.
I mean, it was nice to get away. And then we went back home, and then my older sister's dad came to visit, because she had like a dancing performance thingy at the theater, which we watched, and that was Easter gone.
Alright. So, good holiday.
Good holiday.
Rating? 10
10 out of 10.
Oh, dude, that's a good holiday.
Would bang.
Would bang. Did you get any Easter eggs?
Yes, I had, because I got a big Easter bunny made of chocolate, right?
Oh, okay. I thought
from-
your dad dressed up or something.
No, I mean I got Easter eggs, and I got fucking lots of different chocolates and shit.
I don't really like chocolate. People really look at me weird when I tell them that I don't like chocolate.
Yeah, I usually say I don't like ice cream.
But I feel like I need to defend myself.
And people always say like, "Oh, how can you not like ice cream?" And I'm just, no, it's not that I don't like ice cream all the time, because when it's hot outside, I like ice cream.
Yeah.
But when it's not hot, and sometimes it's just not right to eat ice cream. I don't know. If I want ice cream, I want ice cream, and if I don't want, I don't want.
Yeah. No, but the whole chocolate thing, it's like, I like chocolate when it's mixed with other stuff. Like you said, ice cream. Ice cream chocolate is really nice. And especially with cookies. Cookies and chocolate go together like... It's so good. But if I need to like eat milk chocolate, is that a thing? Milk chocolate?
You mean cocoa?
No, I mean melkechoklad.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just don't like the consistency and the taste. I think it's like too much. It's too much chocolate. Yeah, I mean, it's like, no, I realize that I'm weird when it comes to this, but it's like, I don't, please give me something else, you know? But yeah, so you're done with the whole Easter thing? My turn?
I was just going to say I had to quickly eat my Easter chocolate bunny thing, because I didn't want to have it in my backpack or in my bag when we flew back. So I ended up having to eat all the things I couldn't easily transport, which was quite a lot.
Yeah. My girlfriend got me a giant fucking egg. What? Easter egg. It was like one of the biggest. It was the biggest one I ever gotten. It was like the big ones, you know, and it was filled with. Actually,
Are you talking about the like paper eggs that are filled with sweets, or are you talking a real chocolate egg?
No, the paper, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The thing is, I was living off of. I didn't come to Trondheim right away from Steinkjer because I had some money issues. Like I ran out of studio loan, so I had to wait for my next student loan to come through to take train and stuff. And during that time, I bought. It was really cheap candy at the store, so I bought that, and I was living off candy for like 2 days. So I have diabetes now. No, I'm just kidding.
I bought a lot of candy because it was cheap.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, but then I got to Trondheim and I was like presented with this massive candy egg with Easter egg with even more candy. So I was just eating candy till it like filled up my arsehole. But yeah. So I got to Trondheim, I guess, and I was like spending time with friends, you know, quality times, you know.
Yeah.
And then I can't really.
Yeah, I sent
can't
you.
really, yeah.
I sent you a text on the because Easter Sunday was on a special date this year, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But that was the second Sunday though, not the first of the Easter.
Yeah, but it was the official Easter Sunday.
Yeah, 420. The 20th of April. So if you know that date, you're in the know and you know what I'm talking about, and I'm like winking at you right now. But if you don't know, don't worry about it. You'll
Wink,
figure
wink.
it out someday.
Don't do drugs.
Shut up. Now, okay, so I just did that for a while, just hang out with my friends, with my girlfriend, chilling out. And then we went to Uppdal, and that's when shit hit the fan. It was, I went to a concert. The reason we went to Uppdal because we had tickets to a concert there with the Savant, Alexander Winter, who is my favorite EDM artist, who makes dubstep basically, and we just got like front row seats there. Well, like standing. Well, the thing was there was
only one row.
Yeah, there was maximum 100 people there at the time. So yeah, but it was really fucking good, man. It was like really nice. And then after the show, he actually came out. He said like I'm just gonna go and change and then I'll be out. And then we waited for like 20 minutes or something, and then he actually came out and just chatted with us. Actually, the first thing he did when he came out was like just like with the biggest fucking grin on his face and was like, "Hello, my fans," you know. He doesn't talk like that at all, but yeah, and he just like gave out hugs. He was like, "Yeah, come on, give us a hug, give us a little snug." And it was like I never experienced anything like that. Just an artist like being that close to his fans, you know. And it was like a really surreal moment. But yeah, so we gave out some hugs, gave some group hugs and stuff. It was like really cool. Got some selfies with him, and was talking about what he was gonna do the following Sunday, you know.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of like that as well. So he basically said, "I don't know why everybody keeps asking me that. I'm just gonna chill out." So that was kind of awesome. So yeah, we just like basically talked for like 5 minutes after that, because something that was really weird, that we were like 10 people or maybe like 15 who waited until he came out, and everyone else except me and Daniel and Sindre, they left. Everyone else just got their selfies with him and then they left, and we were just standing there chatting with him until he had to leave. So he basically, I asked him if I were allowed to publish his music on my YouTube channel, which he gave me permission to do. So that was really nice of him
That's your
to do.
claim to fame now.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, so I fucking met Savant, and then it was so fucking awesome, dude. And yeah, then we went back to the Sindre has, his parents has like this giant cabin that's basically 2 cabins mashed into one. I think it's like a tax write-off or something. That's why they have that. Which
Nice.
yeah. So we go there sometimes and chill out. And
Yeah, my dad he has a cabin, or my dad and my stepmom, they have a cabin in Oppdal.
yeah, and then we went back to Trondheim, and yeah, just did some more chilling. Then it was Sunday. We went up. We were outside and just like wandered about. It was really fun. You weren't at home, right? Yeah, at that time. On the Sunday, you came back late. You came back after my school had started, actually.
Came back 22nd.
Yeah, the Tuesday after.
I missed the lecture, but I wouldn't have gone anyway. So
yeah. So actually, the week after that, I came back, and my girlfriend actually had bought 2 Savant t-shirts for me. T-shirts for me. That was really awesome. That was really nice of her to do that. So yeah, that was my Easter, I guess. 10 out of 10.
Cool.
Would
bang.
do again. Would bang.
Would bang. But then again, you would jump anything with a pulse.
So actually, that weekend after Easter, we went to Polarne. You know who that is? The listeners don't. He was having his party, and I got so fucking wasted, dude. You have no idea. At one point, I was laying outside on the grass because it was really nice, just laying there on the grass, and everyone was saying like, he's outside rolling in the grass, and I was like, I'm not rolling in the grass, it's just really nice just to lay here and chill for a bit.
Was that when it was so sunny? Or
yeah, sure.
because yeah, I mean when it's like when the grass has really grown and it's like really cushiony thingy bitty, like
Soft.
yeah, soft and
Cushiony. Yeah, soft.
yeah, it's like a cushion. It's like
Yeah, and they were cold. I was really
you don't feel the
warm.
ground. It's just like nice and cozy, and it's actually warm outside with no wind. It's like really nice to just lay down on
Yeah,
the grass.
yeah, it was nice. And yeah, there was. But I actually puked. I usually, when I drink alcohol, I usually vomit, and there are times like that when I just like envy you and just like, because I kind of think alcohol is shit. I prefer other things.
Yeah, I mean, I
like on the Sunday.
I would rather take drugs than
You can't say that shit. You
I mean,
cannot say that shit.
okay.
Yes,
I mean,
you can.
not hard drugs, but like just uppers or even downers. But alcohol is like I don't know. It like alcohol seems like such a stupid thing to be.
I think it's
using.
really nice if, but it's
Because
like you gotta
the way I
balance
see
it.
it,
You
like-
gotta balance it really good.
As a kind of an outsider, I see it like people use alcohol to celebrate, but when people drink, it isn't a drug that like what's it called? I don't know. It's not really an upper so much in mood. When we're talking about mood, I mean you gain confidence and things like that, but you also lose a lot of self-control, and it doesn't necessarily. I mean, if you're fucking depressed and you drink, you get even more depressed, and you can like hurt yourself. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I
And
think
others.
I would rather drink when I'm miserable because it's like it's kind of like a it has a like a sedative function, just like an
Yeah.
opiate. because I mean it makes you forget, and you can black out easily, and yeah, alcohol should be drunk when you're like depressed and just
You should do
you're
like
miserable.
you should do like school speaking. You should go around in school.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
drink-
really drink alcohol. I would rather take drugs. You should only drink alcohol if you're depressed.
No, if you're
You should
miserable,
you should
because
send this
it
message.
doesn't make sense to drink it when you want to celebrate or when you're happy, because it doesn't really enhance the
What
whole
alcohol
experience.
is, well, the drinking culture in Norway is really fucked up though. It's like
Yeah,
you drink it on the weekends and you drink until you fucking black out.
No, that's because you're not allowed to drink during the week, Monday to Friday, or Friday at 5. You're not allowed to drink. It's like it's like if you drink on a Monday, it's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
But then you drink until you're blackout drunk, puking your guts out
Yeah.
on the weekend, and that's okay.
yeah,
And because kids or whatever aren't taught to be responsible, like that they're not really taught that alcohol can be handled responsibly. Like
Yeah.
I mean, if your parents are taking a beer or a glass of wine or something
also-
to every meal, then you're kind of familiar with alcohol being a substance that can be controlled and doesn't have to be consumed until the point of
no return.
of
Vomit.
blacking out and just collapsing and whatever.
Yeah, but the thing is, because that happens every weekend on Friday and Saturday, that gets the norm. People like it's expected of you to go to a party. It's expected of you to be fucking drunk off your ass. That's what is expected of you. So what happens then is that people actually do that shit, you know? And it's like this circle.
Yeah, I mean, I have some younger step siblings, right?
Yeah.
And the way they kind of handle the whole thing, like, because I didn't do that. I didn't go to parties and get drunk. But they do that. They like even though they're under 18, they somehow get their hands on alcohol, and then they go meet up with some other under 18 people from their school or whatever, and then they drink until they puke because they know, yeah, that's what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Instead of like, and that's the whole thing. Like, I look at that and I think, why would I want to do that when like I'm gonna be miserable because I mean, that's not something I want to do.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
Not so
It's
much.
really dumb.
But if
People are really dumb.
you enjoy alcohol and you're having a good time with it, that's like okay. I mean, I'm not like a purist who says like, oh, alcohol is bad for everyone. I mean, it's just
It kind
I
of is
don't-
bad for everyone though.
I don't condemn you for drinking alcohol.
No, me neither. I drink alcohol myself, but I don't know. I find alcohol is best when you don't like get a fucking shit ton of it. When you're just having a couple of beers, just chilling out, maybe smoke a joint, you know, just like chill out. In Amsterdam, they had Heineken on tap. Heineken is a beer, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I was in Amsterdam.
And that is fucking delicious, man. It's so good if you have Heineken on tap. It's the best thing. I mean,
I don't know. They make a lot of good beers in.
yeah, but I really like beer though. I like the taste.
I couldn't tell you if that's true that German beer is good because I don't like beer. Like that's the alcohol I like the least, I would say. Oh,
Yeah, but beer, it's a thing though. You don't like beer
My
until you're
sister's calling.
drunken enough
Should I
of
take
it
the call?
to actually like it. What?
should I take the call? My sister's calling.
No, fuck that.
Okay, I'll call her back later.
Yeah.
We should be done soon. I mean, we have almost half an hour, 1.5 hour.
Yeah, about that time. But yeah,
Dude, can I come back to a point with something I missed? When I was talking about that I was at a confirmation 2 days ago,
yeah.
it was in a church, right?
Right.
That was the first time I was ever in a Christian confirmation.
Did you feel
it
the
was-
presence of Jesus Christ?
Yeah, I felt something poking me in the back, but no. It was so fucking boring. And then they had
Dude,
like
church is fucking
then
boring.
they came around with the baskets to collect the fucking money.
Yeah, that's always so
It was
weird.
ridiculous. I felt like because my dad when we went in, he said like, "Do you think they're gonna collect money?" And then I felt like, no. I mean, this isn't a normal service, so
Dude, they always collect money.
yeah, they did.
Dude, God needs some fucking money.
And then the presentation. I mean,
Gotta
the
pay
priest,
your
the
fucking
priest.
taxes.
So the priest was a woman, and she seemed so weirdly familiar. Like I had her as a substitute teacher or something sometime. It's like, but I don't think I did. But yeah. Anyway, and her presentation was like so weird, and like she used like pictures from like sheep. Because she was talking about like Jesus is the shepherd and we're the flock and whatever.
Yeah, if
We
you're
really heard.
if you're religious, you are a fucking sheep.
Yeah, and then she had like a little movie about Jesus in Lego, how he rose up again for Easter, blah blah blah, and
Yeah.
whatever. It was fucking boring, but it was over pretty. And then the songs and the psalms and fuck, there was a lot of those. But it only lasted like 1.5 hours. So
They should play some dubstep in church.
okay.
I would go more often.
I
Yeah.
ended up just observing people as per usual, like just looking at people.
Yeah.
Because I do that. That's why I like being at airports, because there's so many people, different people who just walk by you and you can just
Yeah,
watch.
you like people watching.
yeah, just make up things, make like just form some kind of impression of them and like.
I'm actually going to church next weekend because my sister's actually getting confirmed.
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 Like
Yes.
in the church, like attending or her, yeah, confirmed.
Yeah, she needs to start paying her taxes. But yeah, she. I actually showed her the Zeitgeist film, and she was really
How old is?
intrigued by
Oh,
it.
she's 15, right?
How old is she? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
What? No, because of the movie. Because I mean, if she's, I wouldn't have shown my sister that because she's fucking retarded.
Yeah, but yeah, but you need.
I mean,
to...
she wouldn't have understood anything about that. I mean, she's like, she's a special one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we should probably wrap this up. I guess
Yeah,
I need to
I
go
have to pee.
piss. Yeah, me too. But yeah, I just wanted to briefly explain the name of our podcast. Like that could be our like closing statement or whatever. So do you want to take? It's always me who explains it. You can do it this time.
What?
The validation station.
I don't know. What do you want me to explain? I think we should give a little preview of next time, like, because coming up is our National Independence Day thingy,
Oh yeah.
and maybe we're gonna talk a little bit about bunods again, because
We should
gonna
do a podcast on the.
I don't know, because I have exams coming up, and my
Yeah.
first is the 16th, which is a day before our Independence Day, which is a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the 17th off, like from like learning and cramming for the exam. But
I don't really like.
I think I'm gonna go out, like, I mean, not to watch the what's it called, the parade.
Yeah. Right.
But like later with the family. I don't know, because last year was pretty fun. It was. Do you remember last year? It was like 30 degrees outside.
No, I don't.
Like
Because I don't. Here's the thing. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I don't really care about our Independence Day. I don't. I mean, it's like, it's kind of cool that we get like good food and cake and stuff. I was actually thinking about that with my sister's confirmation because
It's free food.
yeah. I was thinking, fuck, I need to go to church and stuff. But the thing is, there's always like at least 7 cakes at the table.
Yeah,
you know?
we had like 12 or something.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna stuff my fucking face with cake, and that's gonna be awesome. So I'm like, I changed the whole view on the confirmation thing. See, that's because I have to be in church for like an hour, and that's really sucky.
I just like the thought of getting away from the stress of the exams and just like.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna get catered to the whole day because I'm either gonna eat at my mom's or my dad's, and if I meet them in town, they're gonna buy me ice cream and shit.
But you don't like ice cream.
Yeah, maybe it's hot. Then I'm gonna like it. And a bonus is I get to dress up in my suit, which I absolutely love.
You love doing that. I hate wearing suits.
My suit is so nice.
I hope
It's
I
not-
never have to wear suit
It's not
trousers
tailor
again.
made, but it's not far off. I mean, it fits really good.
Oh
Like,
my god, the suit.
I
The
mean,
suit.
tailor made suits for men are like.
I'm just gonna go. I'm
beautiful.
just gonna wear a shirt. I think I just usually do that shit. I just wear a shirt and then it's good.
And jeans and.
Yeah, just like black.
I mean,
black
yeah.
jeans.
I mean, when I was in high
I
school.
fucking hate. I can't stand wearing tuxedo trousers like pants.
Oh.
I just fucking can't deal with that shit.
I just hate my shoes. They really fucking. I might just go in sneakers. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, in high school, I sometimes didn't go out on the 17th. I just stayed inside and played WoW all day.
Yeah.
And if I did, when I went out, I didn't wear any special clothes, just normal things.
Yeah.
But now I kind of like having a day off from just the normal things. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna probably chill out with some friends, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I'll take it out when it comes. I don't know if I'm even gonna be in Trondheim. I'm probably gonna be there, but yeah, you know.
I hope the weather's gonna be nice because. Yeah.
But yeah, so the validation station, the name is that the idea is that you can come to us for like your validation, so you don't have to go to other social media or other outlets to get your validation.
We will be your friends.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you're cool. No.
I don't have a Facebook, but you can add.
Yeah, but that's good. That's the kind of a message that we're sending, is that you can't really go around worrying
burn
about
your bras, burn your Facebook.
you can't really worry about what everyone else thinks of you, because you're a special little snowflake who don't need no man. But yeah, that's basically our message. You need to stop worrying what other people think about you, and just worry about entertaining
Worry what
yourself.
we are thinking about you.
Yeah, just like, we love you. Chee.
But
No,
not
we
in
don't.
that way.
No.
In a very
Just-
platonic.
Oh, dude, I forgot to mention your 8-pack in this episode.
Fuck you.
You really need to.
I'm pretty pleased with myself when I walk out of the shower at the gym.
Yeah.
Because there's a big ass mirror there, and I mean the ward or the locker room is usually like half full and shit. And
You need to send me a picture of your
Yeah.
stomach for like
Nope.
research. I need to. The people needs to see your 8-pack, dude.
Nope.
They won't believe you have one until you have given them evidence. But yeah, he totally has an 8-pack, and he's ripped as fuck. So don't mess with us, because we'll fuck you up.
But I only weigh about I don't know 120 pounds.
Dude, I don't even know how much.
Which
a
is
pound
like
is.
no,
You need to use the
125.
metric system. We don't cater to the fucking
I'm
Americans.
8.5 stone. Is that?
We don't cater to the fucking English.
But yeah, it's like
How many
Yeah.
kilos?
I'm skinny as fuck, but I have a body weight fat thingy of like 4%, so it's okay.
How many kilos?
How many kilos? That's like almost 60.
Almost 60. Always 70.
It's easy looking ripped if you're that thin.
Yeah, but you've always been a little skinny fuck.
Yeah.
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 We need to end this. We need to have like a sign off.
To end this now,
We need to have it like a sign off thing.
let's eat the berries together. Then there will be no winner.
Let's just. Do you have your cyanide capsule?
No, we have to. I was making a reference
But yeah, but
to the Hunger Games.
do you have your cyanide capsule ready?
Because nope.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay, so
This is the end.
this was supposed to be a weekly thing, but that didn't happen.
I mean, I was here, maybe. Kind of.
Dude,
I mean, you
ask
keep,
you
you
almost
keep
every
such
day.
ridiculous times.
I
Just-
ask you almost every day if you want to do a podcast, and you're
Yeah,
like,
and I say
"Hey,
sure,
it's too
and
late."
then you walk away from a PC, and then you don't come back for like, I don't know, an hour, and then I'm like busy raiding or something, and
But I saw something shiny.
a butterfly flew past your window, and you just
Yeah,
chase it.
I'm like a dog chasing cars. Wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. Right.
Swear to me.
Right. So we'll probably be back in a couple of weeks, I guess, or maybe even shorter than that. But please, if you're listening to this, just think of a fucking question so we can.
my exam
Shut up! I'm talking. Just think of a fucking question so we can what? So we can read it. Fuck you got me all out of the zone.
Yeah. Leave your need for validation below.
Yeah. Just like keep it real, you know?
Now, just to give you like a perspective, my last exam is the 3rd of June, so after that I'm pretty much good to go.
But you're going to Germany this summer, yes?
Yeah, but in the end of June, so
Yeah, for how long?
a long time.
A long time. You're going to your grandma's who grow weed in the garden.
Not at first. It's not weed, it's hemp, and I don't think they have that hemp plant anymore.
You should plant one. But yeah, is there anything else you want to say? Now's your chance. The whole world is listening, Ramsey. The whole world.
All 12 people. How many views did you get on me?
I'm gonna check. I thought I had it up, but it went away.
I want to give a shout out to those people.
But the thing, I'm not like even trying to market these podcasts because I'm not gonna get any views on them, because this is all gonna be like back cataloging. You know, people will go back in this to watch this if they're like interested. We have 44 views on the previous podcast.
Jesus.
Yeah. There's
We're
like
fucking famous.
yeah, I know, right?
So yeah, shout outs to you guys because.
Dude, we forgot. So if you're listening to this, slap yourself in the face right now because we asked you to do that the last time. Ah, fuck! Ow, my eye! Ow, that really hurt. So yeah, dude, how the fuck do we end this shit?
Goodbye. See you next time. Try to not kill yourself. Don't do drugs.
Do something.
We love you, even though no one else does. Goodbye.
Yeah, take care, guys. Goodbye.
Guten bye.